All right, before we jump into the consolidation activity, I want to point it out to you that in page 8 and 9, they confirm some of the work we did earlier at the very beginning of the core activity in terms of solving this inequality. The step through and the undoing is the same ideas that you do when you do any equation. So if this was an equal sign right here, right there, if that was an equal sign instead of an inequality sign, it's the same thing. You're going to solve this in the same methods that you did. Don't let that symbol take away from your abilities of undoing to solve this. So both page 8 and 9 confirm that work that we did back then. All right, so let's go look at how they're going to set you up here with the consolidation activity. Here we are again, zoom through this part, waiting for this to load. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and move over because obviously my computer is very slow. All right, in the consolidation activity, it says your boss is still trying to save money on car rentals. You compare Omega Car Rental, which charges $72 per day with unlimited free mileage, and an Optimal Car Rental, which charges $22.90 plus 30 cents per mile. Some days you drive many miles and some days you drive fewer miles. Determine the range of daily mileage for which each company is less expensive. So this one's a little more involved in answering this question. And so I'm just going to set you up, and guys, you don't have to write a report to your boss. If you follow along here, this will kind of overwrite it. But first of all, it says this: he's still trying to save you money. Omega Car Rentals charges you $72 per day in unlimited miles. So it doesn't matter how far you go, you know you're just going to drive, you're going to just pay $72. And so let's just record that. What do we have here? Let's call this Omega is going to equal $72 no matter what. So there's a relationship. Okay, and then we have Optimal Car Rental, which charges $22.90 plus 30 cents per mile. So this is similar to what we had before. So optimal, we're going to say that that's equal to $22.90 plus 0.3 M for miles. All right, now it says this: determine the range of daily mileage for which each company is the less expensive choice. So really what we're doing here is we're comparing those two. And so we're going to have that $72 replace this part of our in our equation to see, okay, when is it that it's the most beneficial to use which company? So it's a comparison automatically. And so the other way of looking at this, you could write this and put it on a graph. And so if you saw this on a graph, so let's go over to Desmos here, and let's put into our function. We're going to put in 0.3x, and this was, I believe, this. Whoops, not that one. 2290. Okay, so we're going to put in Desmos 2290 here. Then in our other function, we're going to put in y is equal to 72. So here we are again, looking at this range in which if you're less than $72, this number of miles right here between 0 and 163 miles, it's best to use this, what is that company right here? Optimal, because it's going to be less than that $72 from Omega. And so if you're going to drive, so go back and look at Desmos here. If you're going to drive more than 163 miles, you don't want to use this company. I think that's optimal. you're going to want to use omega because it's less. Look, those values are less than that. That's what this line represents. There's omega's price. It's a flat rate. So anything over 163 miles, 164 miles, you're going to want to use this company that's $72. Okay, guys, hopefully that helps you in understanding kind of a relationship between two different companies there. That's what they're trying to get you to see. If I were you, get in and do your homework. I'm not going to highlight that for you. I think other teachers actually take you through and say, hey, here's your homework. You guys need to get in, use this information from the videos, and you're stepping through this set of problems on Agile Mind and start in on your homework. All right, guys, have a great day. See you next lesson.